Can you believe it? It's Easter week, finally. It's the Wednesday before that big weekend where we have our Good Friday service and our time of prayer on Saturday, and of course the resurrection service and our Easter egg hunt. It's going to be such an exciting time. And in our preparations of thinking about that, I wonder how many of you have thought about what happened today, 2,000 years ago. The Wednesday before Christ died on the cross. What a day that was. That was the day that Jesus was being betrayed by a friend. That was the day that someone he had invested his life into for 3.5 years decided to go to an evil group of people who were looking for an opportunity to kill him and to sell him for 30 pieces of silver. $200 in today's money. Have you ever felt betrayed? Have you ever felt like the child that you raised, you put all that time into, they grew up, and they just kind of left you? They don't call anymore. They don't seem to care how you feel, what's going on in your life. Have you ever felt betrayed by a spouse that somewhere along the way, they decided that they wanted to be with someone else and you were blindsided? Have you ever felt betrayed by a government when you felt like you did your best to put the right people in office, and yet now they're doing nothing but creating laws that seem to hurt you and your family and keep you from moving ahead? Have you ever felt betrayed by a friend when you told them the deepest secret of your heart because you so desperately needed to tell somebody, and somewhere along the way they felt that they had the right to go tell other people, and now you're left embarrassed and trying to explain? Have you ever felt betrayed? Jesus did, and he knows what you feel like. I think the question that we really need to ask, though, is how do we handle that? What do we do with betrayal? Jesus gives us a little glimpse of this on the cross when he says, "Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing." You know, we usually think about that as he's talking about the Roman soldiers or maybe the people jeering and mocking down below. But I think Jesus was speaking about the entire scene, the entire arena. I think he's talking about the Pharisees who really trapped him into being crucified. The Sadducees who didn't do much to stop it. His disciples who ran away. Peter who denied him 3 times. And yes, even Judas who betrayed him, sold him, and started that whole ugly mess. He said, "Father, forgive them." And here's what I know about forgiveness. Someone said that forgiving another person is like setting a prisoner free and finding out the prisoner was you. Whoever said that had to have taken his cue from Christ, because that's what Christ was teaching us. And I can tell you this, regardless of how much you feel betrayed and hurt, if you hold on to that betrayal, you hold on to that hurt, you will hurt you. But if you will release that and forgive, you'll find a joy that God will give to you in the middle of even the betrayal. And the truth is, guys, I don't like Judas, and I never met him. I really don't like him. Every time I read the story, I'm mad at him all over again. And I know this is not going to be something you're going to like to hear, but I don't even want him to have grace. I don't, because of what he did to my Lord. Until I remember that I also need grace. That there's a little bit of Judas in all of us. And if Jesus is willing to forgive Judas, I'm so grateful he'll forgive me too. Well, guys, it's Easter weekend, and it's not too late to sign up for this Easter Sunday service where we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. And obviously, don't forget our Good Friday service at 7 p.m. and our time of prayer at 8 a.m. Going till 9 a.m. Saturday morning. Everything is in the newsletter. Make sure you look there. Can't wait to worship with you. God bless.